out of 10 very horny guinea pigs.
Oh!
And when you see the movie, you'll understand. Very horny guinea pigs. Good?
Yeah. Oh.
Hello, and welcome to Cassette Take. You can eject wherever you want, but please don't forget to rewind. I'm Ethan.
I'm Annmarie. And I didn't know we were starting, but I guess we are.
We're starting. And Annmarie, where are we starting from? What did we just go see?
We just saw Memoir of a Snail.
Memoir of a Snail. Oh, man.
And I cried like a little baby.
And I cried like another slightly more likely to cry baby.
This movie is so sweet. Like, the story of the movie is it's the story of a young girl's life into adulthood. So it's a coming of age film, which we all know Annmarie loves coming of age films. But man, this is so cute and so simple. It's a stop motion movie made by, Ethan's looking it up,
Adam Elliott.
Yeah, Adam Elliott. And it was just so sweet.
It also features Sarah Snook, who, if you don't know, is from Succession, amongst many other things, but you more likely not know her from Succession. And she's a wonderful actress, and here her voice acting truly does shine. And gosh darn it, the main character, Grace, she's so adorable.
So cute.
She's so adorable.
And it's just so, oh my God, I don't know what else to say, but I bawled my eyes out at a certain scene. Wow.
This has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, with 40 reviews. Yeah, so, gosh, wow. This movie, again, completely stop motion, completely all, practical. In fact, for a lot of the tears and water, they used a bunch of, what was it? They used a bunch of liquid.
Yes.
Yeah, like the lubricant, sexual lubricant.
Yes.
That apparently so much that it was kind of like Barbie with pink, where they used so much that there was actually a shortage.
Oh, God.
Granted, I'm not sure if that part's true, but it was mentioned by the director.
What's interesting was Ethan and I went to go see this movie, plus they had a director's Q&A. So it was really cool listening to the director. I don't know him as well. I don't know his work as well. But it was kind of funny listening to him. The way he did describe this film, though, I looked over to Ethan and I'm like, what the hell are you taking me to go see? Yes.
So for all of you who don't know, if you were to see this movie like a trailer on the surface, you'd probably think, oh, what a wholesome family film, that might be good to take the kids to go see. Then you find out that it's rated R, and there is a very good reason as to why it's rated R. A few very good reasons as to why it's rated R. But there were actually parents that were in this theater with us that took their kiddies to go see it. And I was actually a little surprised. The kids were really getting a lot out of this movie.
Yeah, you could hear people kind of tearing up in the back or gasping at certain moments. And again, it's definitely different from a Pixar or DreamWorks film.
A little bit.
A little bit. A lot. But the message of it that conveys is never give up. And it was just so sweet. And I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to. Even at the darkest times, you can continue forward.
Yes, to keep moving forward like a snail.
Because snails never turn around.
Yeah, gosh, and this movie it's very well-meaning. It for a little bit of it reminded me of Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. If you've seen that movie, you know that will cause tears, guaranteed. It's a wholesome, at times bittersweet movie, just about the beauty of life. And, this movie is most certainly very similar in that regard. While I would say this one kind of takes more of a step in the raunchier realm, by a significant step. In fact, it's more of a lunge. But yeah, gosh, everything about this movie, the musical score as well, just the way it flowed between scenes and just, paired nicely with the vision and visuals, just wow, I could not keep my eyes and heart away from this movie.
Mm-hmm. The opening sequence too, it's so, oh my goodness, it's so different from anything you've seen before. I really enjoyed that part. Is there a chance this gets nominated for an Oscar, Ethan?
Yeah, I would say it's like, because based off what I've been hearing from like the festival runs and all that, it sounds like a lot of people are putting this in, the probably best animated feature nomination. I'm not sure. Like with Inside Out 2, Transformers 1,
The Wild Robot,
which I have yet to go see, but
Yes.
man, we need to get on that. So many movies in October. But anyway, yeah, so I would say has a very strong chance. It's definitely a movie that the Oscars would, be like, give me some of that. Like, but, I wouldn't be mad if it won.
The best animation category is stacked this year, and we don't even have Moana 2 yet.
That's very true.
It's insane.
It's Moana too soon to say anything.
It is too soon to say anything.
Yeah, but gosh darn, there's so much to talk about with this movie, and we are going to get into spoilers in a little bit here, but before we do, Annmarie.
Yes?
Out of 10 very horny guinea pigs.
Oh!
And when you see the movie, you'll understand. Very horny guinea pigs. How many would you give this movie out of 10?
Wow, I can't believe I'm going to keep saying this, but it's a 10.
Wow.
I cried. It was a good cry. I felt so positive and enlightened afterwards. I can't believe I'm giving this a 10. I just did not think this would happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to give it a 10. Like right now, I'm still fermenting on the ending, which we'll get into in a little bit. But overall, 9.5, 10, like in that realm now.
Well deserved.
Yeah. So I mean, that's seriously, guys, go see this movie. It is truly wonderful. Arguably, I would say you could bring the kiddies to this one if you don't mind, a little across the pond humor.
Yeah.
And a little sense of realism. But hey, guys, whatever you're like, hey, you going to see this movie? You excited to see this movie? Did you not like it? Whatever your thoughts are, let us know your takes on our tapes in those comments down below.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Annmarie, what time is it?
It's spoiler time.
It's spoiler time. If you have not seen Memoir of a Snail, or if you're a cinematic sadist and just want to have every movie ever spoiled for you, what's wrong with you? Go see somebody. But then, yeah, we're here to talk about spoilers. So, Annmarie, what did you think about
the ending?
Yeah.
I want to go straight into the ending. So the story is about Gracie. She loses pretty much everyone she loves and cares about, and she loses her mom, her dad, and then her brother. Mm-hmm. But it's revealed at the end that her brother, who was supposedly died in a fire, actually escaped.
David Blaine style.
And they set him up to be like, he loves playing with fire, he loves magic. So it makes sense, but I think it takes away from the impact of the ending of the film.
Well, I mean, I actually think it, now, again, this is part of why I'm still fermenting on it. But, it's just, I think it adds more to it now that I think about it, because it's like the idea of if Gracie had ended up eating that snail poison at the end of the movie where she attempted to commit suicide, she wouldn't have gotten to see him. She would have stopped moving forward and not get to see her brother. Like, just assuming that what this person that really did not know anything about Gilbert. Just like she would have taken her word for it and then just like gave up on life. And the fact that she carried on and like lived long enough to realize her brother's still alive, just again, it gives her more of that purpose and more that moment where she chose not to eat the snail poison, that much more significance.
Well, I think for me, it takes away from Pinky, who is one of her mentors in the film, who passes away. It takes away from her final dialogue moment of, listen, like, I know all this bad stuff that happened to you, but there's always something brighter on the other side. And so I think becoming okay with death and okay with her brother's death was a positive thing. She ended up becoming a filmmaker and making a film about her life and everything. And for him just to come back like, hey, I'm back. Like, the big thing is her father dies at the beginning and he wants his ashes spread on this roller coaster. I think it would have been sweet if it was just her. She learned that it's okay that bad stuff has happened and I've lost a lot. I still have myself to count on.
I mean, while I wouldn't be too opposed to that, I just think Gracie deserved it. After all that,
of course, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just like, you go through all this shit. She already lost everybody at that point, and she had already learned the lesson of keep moving forward, had already moved on. So, you know what? I think that was just Adam Elliott playing God and being like, you know what, Gracie? We had some good times here. I kind of fucked you up a little bit here. But let me tell you what, and by the way, he's Australian, so he does not have this accent. Was like, let me tell you right here, I'm going to sneak somebody in. I'm going to give you a little something right here. He's your brother.
You're welcome.
Your brother. Boom.
Oh my God. This being Australian too makes it even more funny because I feel like their humor is more vibrant.
Better.
Yeah.
Oh, vibrant. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 100%.
Better. Vibrant.
Same difference.
And there's so much, like, I really want to go see this film again just to pause it and see every aspect, like little things, because it is so cool.
Yeah, apparently, by the way, a little fun story for all of you guys who did not see the Q&A. The director had mentioned that one of the animators had like the tip of their finger accidentally cut off while shooting. And they didn't know where the finger was for a few days. And, they actually put the finger, once they did find it, they put it in a bottle and just kind of had it, like, throughout the movie, like, in different shots.
I couldn't find it.
I forgot to look for it because I was so invested in the story. Because at the beginning, I'm like, I'm going to look for it because he said it was in the first shot, especially.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I'm lost in the sauce with this movie.
I'm lost in the sauce.
So... yeah, I gotta say that. If there's your game right there. If you, for some odd reason, if you get bored of this movie, which you're not human, but if you do, you have a game to play where you can look for the finger. Can you find the finger? Can you find the hidden Mickey?
The hidden Mickey. Oh no.
No, but here it's the hidden thingy.
Oh my God. Go see this film.
We're losing it here. It's late. But Annmarie, I think that about does it for our review.
That puts the finger down. All 10.
All 10 or 9 if you're Pinky. But hey guys, go see Memoir of a Snail. It's lovely. It's wonderful. It'll make you cry. It'll make you happy. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you search, crazy and calculated, for a finger on the screen for a solid couple hours.
And then come back and let us know what you thought of the film. And if you agree with us, do you agree with Ethan about the ending or do you agree with me about the ending?
Yes, and if you found the thingy.
Yes.
The hidden
Most
thingies.
important.
Most important. But hey guys, whatever you're thinking and whatever you will think when you come back.
I thought you were gonna say, whatever you're thinking.
Damn, that was brilliant. I should have thought of that.
Dang it. Restart. Go back.
No, it's too late. Why would we ever rewind on Cassette Take?
Never.
Never. We never do that. Anyway, guys, whatever you're thinking, let us know your takes on our tapes in those comments down below. And with that, Annmarie, I think we're going to wrap things up here.
Go find the finger.
Go find your fingies. And thank you for joining us on this episode of Cassette Take. We hope you haven't ejected thus far into the podcast. But if you have or haven't, regardless of where you stop, please don't forget to rewind. I'm Ethan.
I'm Annmarie.
Goodbye.
Fingies.